we both have worked
Yeah.
with a lot of people. I was told that originally it was supposed to be Timothy Olyphant, but apparently he wanted too much money.
What an idiot. I love him as an actor, though. Never mind.
He's great. His interviews, though, you can tell he's really spacey.
He would have been good on. He could have been a good Iron Man.
I think he would have been really good. Yeah. I mean, he was great. I mean, I loved him in the movie that stands out the most for me was one of his first movies, which is Go. Yeah. Dynamite.
Perfect Getaway, he's good. Justified, yeah.
Kramer
versus Kramer.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Chuck Finley.
Idle Hands.
He was in Idle Hands too.
Evil Dead. Yeah.
He was one of the grips on Evil Dead.
Masters of the Universe.
I showed my girlfriend Evil Dead.
Oh, no.
The other day.
The first one, right?
Yeah, the original.
81.
I forgot how ridiculously long those credits really were.
Yeah.
They really are. They're insane. They're almost as long as the movie.
People worked in them.
There was a lot of people that worked on that movie.
Yeah.
I tried to look up to visit the cabin, but apparently it's like someone bought the property and they don't allow people on their property anymore. You have to make special.
You have to pay for a fee.
Yeah.
Battle demons.
Yeah. Set fire to your friends.
Ashy smashy. So, another quick thing. So you got some recommendations for me, right?
I do, of course. Yeah. As you know, whenever we review a movie, I like to say, well, if you like this, then maybe you should check this movie out too. I would definitely say check out Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. It was made in 1972 by Bob Clark, which if that name sounds familiar to you, I'm sure it does because he's the guy who did A Christmas Story.
Hey.
He also did the classics Black Christmas, which was considered the first slasher film other than Peeping Tom.
74.
Mm-hmm. It was Elvis's favorite horror film, and he would show it every year on Christmas.
I mean, that's just a good character. You don't know who it is. You see the POV.
Some really brutal killings, especially for 74.
Brutal killings.
I think it was the first time you ever saw a hook going into someone's mouth.
You don't know why he's there, right? You don't know why this person's there.
No. And then they remade it, and it wasn't really that great.
Yuck. And then the ending was good, too. The original Black Christmas.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen that.
When was Peeping Tom? 68?
60, I want to say.
60?
I want to say it was 60, because I know...
Well, Psycho was 60.
Was that a slasher?
Someone says that's
not really a slasher.
People make that argument, but that's not a slasher.
That's not a slasher.
It's a slashing moment.
No, yeah, this has got one moment. That's more of a suspense drama. But Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. Basic premise of that is that a theater director takes his students and other actors to this deserted island that's off of I think it's supposed to be Long Island or something like that. I mean, it's not really. I forget what they say. It's not really like a big thing, but he takes them out there to have them become better actors. So what he does is he has them do like this satanic ritual that's supposed to resurrect the demons. And then whenever they...
It's always a great idea.
Yeah. So whenever they do that, he actually has other actors that are in the graves to come out. And he has them come out, and then they think that, oh my God, the demons are coming to get us. And it turns out they're actual actors, and they're like, ha ha ha, you're such a loser, okay, etc. So they then go back to go back to the house that they were staying at, and then actual demons start coming out, or zombies start coming out. This is exactly where they got the idea for the zombies to come out of the ground in Idle Hands.
Oh wow! What year was this movie?
72. This was before.
So Night of the Living Dead kicked it off 68, and then this was kind of on that trend.
Yes.
I need to watch this movie.
Oh, I strongly recommend it. I saw this movie back whenever Video Den which was a rental place that we used to go to when we were kids. That was one of the movies that you could rent. And the front cover, I remember it just had a hand coming out of a grave. It was whenever you had jumbo boxes for VHS. So it looked kind of fun and goofy. So I was like, okay, I'll watch this movie. So I did. And I was like, wow, could not believe it. And I never found it to buy anywhere except for years later. It was on a twin pack with The Undertaker and his pals.
Nice.
Which, as we all know, is a great little campy movie. But it was on there, and I love this movie. I totally, absolutely recommend it. Another movie to follow up with the horror comedy genre is the movie Babysitter, which I'm sure you've seen.
Yeah, I love it. We potted about that.
That's a great movie.
Netflix, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
Netflix original.
Very bright colors, Mick G.
Yeah, Mick G, man.
What I like about that movie is you get the tone immediately.
Yeah, right off.
Does that make sense? Like immediately you're in that world.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's fun. It's slapstick. There's a lot of horrific moments.
Features Foghat. It does. I just want to make love to you, and they're dancing.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I wasn't joking. I'm serious. I know my fog hat.
I know. I've seen the pictures where you have the hat that says fog on it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't wear hats, and I would wear that hat.
Great hat. I've had it for many years.
Oh, that's a good one. And lastly, I would say, if you want something a little more serious horror, but also at the same time straight up comedy, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Hey, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, before he did Nutty Professor and played like 9 different characters, he did it in this movie where he plays like I don't know how many different people in it. In this, he plays a vampire that is in Brooklyn, and it's
Let's hope so.
The basic, the basic Dracula storyline.
I want to do one called A Vampire in like Poughkeepsie, but
have you ever been to Poughkeepsie?
But base it in Detroit, just to confuse people.
Have you ever been to Poughkeepsie?
No, you?
Yeah,
oh.
I've been to Poughkeepsie because a friend of mine.
The tapes.
Well, a friend of mine, was an engineer on the reconstruction of the World Trade Center, so I used to go visit him all the time. And he lived very close to Poughkeepsie. And I'm sure that a lot of people are aware of this, but if you're not, there's not a whole heck of a lot in the state of New York, except for New York City. There really isn't. And the rest of it's very much countryside and in the mountains. And he lived in the mountains, obviously, but he would have to take a train into New York City, which is a lot. So he was the closest place I could find to get a cup of coffee in the area that he lived in was in Poughkeepsie, which was like 20 minutes away. And I was like, ugh. But anyways, I drove out there and I was really impressed with how like kind of country the whole place was. It's very nice and relaxed. It's very much like your area. It's very like suburban, very nice, very clean. It's just a great little area. So that's why whenever the Poughkeepsie tapes came out, people were like, oh my gosh, this murder happened. That's the reason why it's supposed to be so horrific, because it's like, what? And also, the funny thing is that Snooki from Jersey Shore is from Poughkeepsie. So I was like, is she aware that she's from there? Because they don't really look.
Well, Jersey changes you.
Yeah. I started watching a movie called Beast on Shudder.
Good.
Did you watch that?
No, I saw that's on there.
I was going to finish watching that. It's a British horror film. It's not bad at all. It's not what
Did it take place in Jersey?
No, but it originally was it was filmed in a place called Jersey in the UK.
Oh, got it.
It was originally called The Jersey Connection. And they were like, why would anybody call it this? But apparently people who made the movie weren't really big into American culture. So they didn't really like figure out that Jersey would be like what it is. You know what I mean? So if they called it The Jersey Connection, they didn't think that people would make that type of thoughts towards the movie. But it's pretty good. It's about, kind of like a plain Jane looking woman, I guess you would say. She meets a stranger that's coming in through the area. He's very like dark. He's kind of handsome. He's very mysterious. She falls in love with him. He falls in love with her. Their family doesn't approve of him. And they are very like, they're very good like couple. Like he's rough around the edges, doesn't say much. She's very shy, but they both love each other. And then
they make it work.
They do. But when he shows up, so do a series of murders in the town.
Oh.
So is he the one killing these people?
Is it P-Nub?
Is it P-Nub? Is it the hand? Is he looking for love in all the wrong places?
Are the Offspring in it?
I think he was too busy making his hot sauce. I'm going to have to order that.
All right, so, hey, this was fun, man. And we're going to do The Faculty next, right?
Absolutely.
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
Life-changing.
Oh, gosh. I love that movie. I saw that. You know what? I'll have to save it for the pod next time.
Yeah, save it for the pod. All right, cool. So this was a lot of fun. So for me, Mark Hoffmeyer, and for Chris Mad Dog Kelly, this is Movies, Films, and Flicks. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.